What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at a new metaverse slash gaming project called Yaku. Yaku, interesting project that a lot of you guys have brought me. A lot of my guys in the Patreon actually got into this project. I don't hold any, for full disclosure, but I'm gonna take a look just to give you some information about it if you're interested in buying this project. First of all, this project has migrated from an old contract. We have a warning that is still available both on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. This is never a good sign, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because I couldn't honestly find a lot of information about it. It was a project that was pretty much dead for a while, and then all of a sudden, bam, it started like skyrocketing from early February until now. It got into multiple X's. It had a very tiny bit of a correction, and then it literally came back up, and it's very close to the all-time high. So regardless of how good this project can be, I never recommend people to buy and FOMO at all-time high, because a project, any crypto project, doesn't go straight up on a straight line. It also goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up again, etc., etc. Higher highs and higher lows, okay? So never FOMO at the top, whatever crypto that is, even if it's the best project on the planet, always be aware of that. The market cap is very small. It's 2 million. It was actually sitting at like something like 200 grand or something like that, but that was self-reported. It was wrong. Now the data has been corrected, so it's 2.6 million US dollars at the very moment that I'm shooting this video. And it's only listed on decentralized exchanges, on Orca and Jupiter. So these are decentralized exchanges for Solana. And in fact, this project is built on Solana. I'm very bullish on stuff that is built on Solana. I'm very bullish on gaming. I'm not so bullish on the metaverse aspect, but I'm sure that this could definitely have potential, especially if this gets listed to those centralized exchanges. I am sure that this is going to get pumped a lot because it's only on DEXs. If I was to buy myself, I would probably buy on Jupiter. I'm not a big fan of Orca, and it's actually not even available in the UK and in most places, so Jupiter would definitely be a no-brainer for me if I was to decide where to buy this. It's described right here as an immersive reality MMORPG set in a universe where Japanese legends entwine with cutting-edge technology. I don't even know what this word means, so I've learned a new word. Sustained by real blockchain-based economy. This is big, and there's actually big partners involved, which I'm gonna get to it in a second. Sandbox action MMORPG, decentralized nation, blah blah, usual metaverse stuff, okay? As I was mentioning before, this is on Solana, and the number of holders is actually extremely tiny, only 584. This is so few holders. I'm actually surprised that there's so few right now. I was definitely expecting more, I'm not gonna lie. And when it comes to the wallet allocation, again, I haven't done a crazy amount of research on it, so I don't want to say. It seems to be very heavily centralized, 74% to the Yakushima Corporation, so literally to the team. I'm sure that this is also going to be in-game currency, developments, rewards, airdrops, and all of it. I'm sure that it's not just, okay, this belongs to the team, this belongs to the insiders, they can dump on you anytime. So I'm sure that there's more to it, but definitely something that you definitely want to be aware of, just in case you're wondering if this project is centralized or not. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily a bad thing, but just something that you need to be aware of. Now, the project seems to be quite active on X, 44k followers on the main account. They actually have two, which I'm gonna actually flag right now. They have a page that is called Yaku Token, which I think is just like the token economy, etc. of the universe. And then we have Yaku. This is the main account. Now, I'm not sure why they have two X profiles. So if somebody wants to share a light on this, I'm actually gonna listen to you and pin you in the comments, because I have no idea why they would create two separate profiles. But it seems like the other one is more oriented into like the game economy, etc. I know that they're gonna distribute airdrops in the future, so probably I would expect some selling pressure on that. I don't have many details, but you can see some details right here about how to be eligible for the airdrop, etc. Airdrops are not something that I usually deal with, so I'm personally gonna pass on that. DexTool also confirms that the market cap is 2.71 million with a liquidity of 62 grand, so not a ton of liquidity, and a circulating supply that is 14%. As is displayed right here. Total supply of 495 million. So yeah, all looking good right there. The numbers pretty much match between CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and DEXTool, so that is definitely good to see. The DEX score is not that great, so this is could potentially be a flag. This is quite a low score. The contract is verified. There's no honeypot. However, there's not any disclosed buy and sell taxes. So this could be an alert. I have no means of verifying if there's buy and sell taxes on the token. And you're probably going to have to pay. You will pay buy and sell taxes if you're buying on a decentralized exchange. And this is only this on decentralized exchanges, so there's no way of getting around them. If that should be the case, that there's actually buy and sell taxes, because I'm still not aware of this, so I can't really advise you on it. I haven't tried to buy it. The website I'm not a super fan of. This is the usual metaverse stuff, and I honestly am not super invested into metaverse. The first thing that catches my eye is definitely the fact that they are partnered with Epic Games. The fact that this is released on Epic Games is a big deal because it's going to be in conjunction with AAA titles and the best Web3 projects and Web2 projects out there. So that is definitely good for the exposure of a project like this. It's also running on Unreal Engine, which I'm actually very surprised that a metaverse project runs on Unreal Engine. That is definitely good news. There's some stuff about things that you can buy, stores, the property you can have, motorcycles. And talking about motorcycles, there's actually a partner with Honda, one of the biggest companies in the world when it comes to bikes. So that is actually bullish. Toys R Us, partnership with Immutable, Magic Eden, OpenSea, big partners right here. And definitely the partners of Toys R Us and Honda are probably the most important ones, and Epic Games when it comes to the distribution of the game itself. Also, I've heard that they are partnered with a top 20 Fortnite streamer, and they are massive partners when it comes to their NFT collections. Very promising things, I gotta say. Even for a metaverse project that doesn't get me very bullish, this is definitely something interesting. There's not much else to see on the website. It directs you immediately to the page in the Epic Games Store, so you can actually download the whole thing and try it out if you're so interested in that. There's this trailer right here. It shows a bit of the game. It's functioning. You can try it for yourself. There's again, property, motorbikes, and this whole new metaverse cyberpunk universe kind of city. Cool. They're gonna add a deathmatch mode coming in the next few weeks. I got most of this information from this AMA actually. So deathmatch mode coming in the next few weeks. Deathmatch races. They're gonna introduce the crafting mode linked with the NFT collection in some way, and that is actually gonna be one of the main means of play and earn. And they said also that you're gonna be able to bet on races, so there's also gonna be another way of essentially getting money. This is honestly just some of the few things that they mentioned in this AMA, so definitely make sure to check it out if you're interested. They're not really doxed. The names are made up, or artist name or whatever. We only have literally the Twitter page of this guy right here, which is the CEO. He's not doxed. He has an NFT as a profile picture, so I can't call this a doxed project. So always make sure to do your own research if you're investing into this. Of course, projects that are the team that is not doxed are way riskier. The team with a disclosed team with a public background that you can check, etc. So you can't really check a lot into this. So you need to trust them, I guess, if you want to get into this project. So always make sure to do your own research into all of this. This would definitely fall into the high risk category for me. High risk, potentially high reward play. So definitely something that you want to keep in mind. When it comes to the token distribution right here, we have 50% of gaming rewards, 15% in ecosystem development, 20% in community and marketing, and team and advisor 15% with a 24-month cliff, 12 months. This project launched in essentially January 24, so these are actually going to be locked until January 2025. So that's actually a big deal, and then 24 months vesting right after that. So in my opinion, this is actually not a bad schedule. It's definitely one of the best tokenomics that I've seen, especially in like the metaverse sphere. There's also links to the announcement for all the partnership that I have, and I gotta say that the one with Honda is probably the one that excites me the most right here. This is pretty much everything that I had to say when it comes to a first analysis on this crypto project. What are my overall thoughts on it? As I said, I think that this has potential. This is still a tiny gem, only 2 million market cap. There's big investors, some of the best investors that I've seen for a project that is gonna have a lot of funding, is in Asia. People are getting super excited in the metaverse. The chart, I mean, we had this big pump, then we had some sort of a correction, but we're still very close to the all-time high. So definitely make sure to take this with a pinch of salt. Yes, it has a lot of potential for the long term. return given the very low market cap that it has. However, I also don't want you guys to FOMO at the top because we probably might get some better prices for making an entry. That is pretty much all that I can say. I might buy, I might not. I'm gonna keep you guys posted, but I would definitely consider it and put it into my considerations list. So I hope that you guys found some value out of this. If you found value, you can't even imagine what value you're gonna find into my Patreon, my private community. I'm literally building the best community in crypto right now. It's not just my buy and sell signals, but it's overall the best community in crypto with courses, portfolio reviews, private live streams, and a lot of gems that I haven't brought to my YouTube yet, in which if you get into the Patreon now, you are in for crazy returns, because when I'm gonna bring them to the YouTube channel, I'm already gonna be several XSS for both myself and my Patreon community. So I really hope to see you there and see it for yourself. You can try it 1 month, and if you don't like it, you leave. But I'm sure they're gonna stay and we're all gonna make money together this bull run. So I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And as always, take care for now.